Quaid-e-Azam Part 445. When this happened, Jinnah resigned from the Home Rule League in October 1920. Dr. Any Besant and the founder had already departed. Dr. Any Besant, the founder, has already departed because, as she said, the league had become so intertwined with religion, with Gandhi being elected in place of her. Under Dr. Besant with Jinnah as a member, the slogan had been self-government within British Empire. Gandhi appealed for the Purna Swaraj, complete freedom from all ties with the Britain. Jinnah's reaction to his change was characteristic, the lawyer in him urging adoption of the constitutional methods of responsible governments. When he protested the meeting was not competent to change the constitution of the League, the chairman answered that it was open to any member to resign his membership if he could not abide by the altered constitution. It was then that Jinnah with 19 other members decided to leave. Gandhi now focused on other issues. Tilak's activities had not particularly ingratiated him to the Muslims of India. However, Gandhi with his reformed Hindustan hoped to secure that cooperation. In early 1918, he began the contact program with the Muslims, opening correspondence with the government on the matter. It is this that approaches espoused that led him in subsequent years to Khilafat question, which is, in his opinion, was not necessarily a movement against the British. His differences with Jinnah too were now numerous and being fundamental could not be glossed over. Gandhi was embarked on a path of agitation totally alien to Jinnah. The religion elements of Khilafat, though paradoxically acceptable even to a devout Hindu like Gandhi, were entirely unacceptable to Jinnah, who then did not perceive his politics as being bound in any fashion by the doctrinate dictates of the narrow confines of Islam. Jinnah was opposed as non-cooperation entailed the Congress non-cooperation with the government on the issue of legislature too. The Congress therefore boycotted the council election in 1920. Jinnah, though not supportive of the non-cooperation, could not openly go against the policy of Congress and the Khilafatists. He too, therefore, could not participate in 1920 elections. The Jallianwala Bagh incident and the repressive policy of the Punjab government, which was unleashed post-massacre. During the freedom struggle, the Swarajists, during the freedom struggle, the Swarajists represented extremists pitted against the moderates of the Home Rule League. The study of British constitutional history had generated among moderates a love for in faith in dominion status. Self-government under British promontory had been the goal of the moderate school, but the ideal of the extremist and the militant school was complete autonomy and the culmination of all foreign control. Bal Gangadhar Tilak, 1856-1920, another extremist who wanted to adopt a policy of direct action and resistance, denounced the critical mediocracy of the moderates during the anti-partition agitation in the first decade of the 20th century. Tilak wrote, "The time has come to demand Swaraj or the self-government. No piecemeal reform will do. The system of the present administration is ruinous to the country. It must mend or end." The term Swaraj, said Bipin Pal, 1858-1932, another extremist leader, was not merely a political but primarily a moral concept. The corresponding term in our language, he said, is not non-objection, which would be a literal rendering of the English word independence, but self-subjection, which is positive concept. Self-subjection means complete identification of the individual with the universal.